It's The Local Show on News Radio 570 WSYR, a service of Geddes Federal Savings and Loan and Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts. The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in Central New York. The Local Show is locally produced by Zoe Advertising. Now, your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to The Local Show, the 2022, and I'm sorry to say it, fall edition.
It's okay.
The autumnal equinox is in full progress. I'm your host, Tom Soccocio Jr., along with my friend and co-host, Steve Roberts. On The Local Show, we have conversations about local business with business owners, CEOs, CFOs, entrepreneurs, civic organizations, nonprofits, business advocates, and other business-friendly organizations. We talk about how they got into business, why they do business right here in Syracuse, New York, and where their businesses might be going in the future. You'll hear all about their successes, challenges, opportunities, marketing, and advertising. We're broadcasting from the Zoe Advertising Studios, sponsored by Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts and Geddes Federal Savings and Loan. Happy weekend to Steve Roberts.
Happy weekend, Tom. I don't mind you calling it fall when it's fall.
Right.
My problem is that when you call it winter when it's fall. That's my issue.
Next week, it'll be the early winter edition.
Oh, no, so you know. Don't do that. No. You know how much I love winter.
Absolutely.
I hate winter.
I was going through some old video clips trying to, organize hard drives, which is in our business all we do, right?
Yeah,
moving things from hard drive to hard drive. And I found some clips that I took in the backyard last year with the snow coming down, with the big flakes. You know how we get those big flakes?
Did you have it in slow motion?
Yes, I had it in slow motion.
Isn't that cool? It's kind of coming down.
And I thought, yeah, it's coming. See, I like to look at it then, and I like it around the holidays, and then I want it to go away.
Yeah, I want to go somewhere warm when that happens.
Yeah.
But,
who knows?
Not so much.
Yeah. Well, look, we've got a great show for you, folks. This will keep you warm and cozy. Dan Palladino stops by. He's the owner of Heritage Hill Brewhouse. We'll have a good conversation with him. Tom Woodford III is the operations manager at Woodford Brothers. And Christy Shivda stops by again, manager of the manliest branch of Geddes Federal. David Knapp gives us an update and a full detail of what's happening over at the Lafayette Apple Festival. He's the treasurer over there. And then Dave Schneckenberger, who is the president of Thompson & Johnson Equipment, will talk about his business. And Daniel Hartnett is the owner of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, all on The Local Show today. And we'll get to all of them, and make sure you stick around for the entire thing, because we're going to be giving away that RV at the end of the show.
That RV?
Oh, no, I can't.
What does that stand for, Tom?
The recreational vehicle.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was just checking.
The $100,000 vehicle that we were going to give away just as a gift for listening.
That is amazing. That is amazing. But there is some other news here.
Oh, there is? What? What's that?
Well, folks are now able to find us on video. That's different things. So people have just started to find that. Yes. So if they search out the Zoe Advertising page, or The Local Show, or they're on Facebook or YouTube, there's things. So not only can they hear our wonderful guests, they'll be able to see them and see you, Tom, more importantly.
Well, yeah, that'll be great. If we were losing any listeners, now we'll really be
come on.
Seeing them go in droves.
Something like, that's what they look like?
That's what they look like. Woo! Why are we even listening?
Well, Tom does have a face for radio.
That's right. Well, we'll see how that works out. And, as things progress and things get better, I'm sure it'll mean absolutely nothing. But Dan Palladino, right now, he means something to us. Yes, he does. Dan, tell us a little bit about who you are and what your business is all about.
Yeah, we're actually okay when it comes to fall, because it's beautiful up in our place, in Heritage Hill. Yeah, it's our brew house, and it's actually really a complete entertainment venue up in Pompey. We have a full restaurant with our own barbecue and the whole brewery, and then multiple facilities that we host private and events in, and we do some public events, and we're going to have our anniversary party coming up September 30th to October 2nd, so that's going to be a fun weekend as well.
Right. I wanted to come up and do a 90s dance party.
Yeah.
For you. With the
That's
DJ.
right up my alley.
Except I'm booked all that weekend with wedding receptions. And I'm like, crap, I really wanted to do that.
You're too popular.
Yeah, I know. That's it's
well, now you guys spend so much more time getting ready because you're on video, so.
Yeah, right. Yeah, of course. Now with this thing, I have to actually
Tom's in the shower and everything.
Where's my pancake makeup? I need to get the shine off me. Yeah, that's it. So, Dan, your place is absolutely gorgeous. And now you let's grab those glasses.
I'm throwing things.
You have those 85-inch screen TVs up there as well. What's all that for?
Yeah. Well, it's a lot of fun up there. So fall means football. I love Syracuse football. I love the Bills. I love all football. So we really we sponsor Syracuse sports. We're official Buffalo Bills watch location. So we're really doing that up. We put in 3 big, huge 85-inch TVs, like you said, around the bar. It's kind of like a big scoreboard style. We have Coach Baber's show every Thursday. We do the football games, any Buffalo Bills game whenever it's on, or Syracuse game, we're open until it's over. So it's been a lot of fun. We've had obviously a great start to the season with Syracuse 3-0 and the Bills 2-0. So it was a good move, and we're just going to keep doing that throughout the season.
If someone's never been there, and here 6 months ago, Tom and I had never been there, and paint the picture. I pull up, I go up this hill. And what do they see and what do they experience?
Well, you pull in. First, you see Stella and Dominique, the 2 donkeys, and it kind of sets the tone of what you're pulling into. People are always wowed. The buildings kind of stand in the way of the view when you first pull in. So you see the animals, you see this big red building, you see our huge, house that's there. And then people walk in, and you just see them walk around the corner and their jaws drop because you see that view of all of Syracuse, all the way to Lake Ontario, literally all the way to Monroe County this way, Oneida Lake this way. And you're just sitting on top of the world, and it's all right there, right when you're around the corner of the building. And then they walk on and they go to our event barn with the big wraparound deck. They see the pavilions. We've got 3 different pavilions and private areas, and then we have hammock swings and animals. So the kids, they immediately start running over there. And the whole idea is just give families a sense of relief, a little bit of peace and escape. And that's what people always say when they come up there. So our goal is always to keep it casual, casual barbecue. We got kids' meals. We got great food. We smoke all our meats there. We make our own beers and seltzers. We also have a full bar, and we have great, non-alcoholic beverages for the kids or anybody that just wants to have just something regular to drink. We have an outside bar. We have an outside grill. There's endless possibilities when you come up. And we've really focused lately on booking a lot of private parties and stuff. So we got multiple facilities that you can do anywhere from 20 to 30 people all the way up to a couple hundred. And we just booked a 700-person clam bake for the fall. So
that's
nice.
we
can we got 300 acres, so we can spread you around.
I miss
we
those.
can mix in. They probably wouldn't even notice that we showed up, right?
I miss the clam bakes, man. I used to
bakes?
play clam bakes, this time of year.
Back Hinderwaddles.
Oh
right?
yeah, Hinderwaddles. I play there all the time. Yeah, and how about my boys over at the spinning wheel too?
Yeah, I mean when Hinderwaddles closed, it was a big loss, and so
sure.
There was a spinning wheel, and we've stepped in, and it's with our location, it's just great because people just
it's perfect,
relaxed,
right?
It's not that far away.
Do you find that people are less concerned, now that, supposedly we have the, vaccines and all this stuff, so they're not too worried about the Okefenokee flu and the COVID and all that?
We actually did really well because when people came up there, they just felt that sense of peace and the fact that you were out there. And literally the history of Pompey is it used to be a place where they brought tuberculosis patients because of the fresh air.
No kidding.
I mean, it may not be beautiful in January, but we do have a solid breeze all the time.
Social distancing and 3 masks, Tom, back in the day.
That's the way it should be.
A little sarcasm there.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, we're going to continue talking with Dan Palladino. We've been talking to him for a little while right now. He's the owner of Heritage Hill Brewhouse, heritagehillbrewery.com if you want to look them up and see some really nice pictures. We'll get into more conversation with him coming up. You don't mind sticking around, do you?
Oh, I'd love to.
Despite Steve? Okay, good.
Hey, I resemble that remark.
That's great. Stick right here, folks. More local show coming up on 570 WSYR and 106.9 FM.
Welcome back to The Local Show, a service of Gettys Federal Savings and Loan on News Radio 570 WSYR and 106.9 FM.
back at it again. Thank you for sticking around. The Local Show with Tom and Steve, both from Zoe Advertising. We're broadcasting from the Zoe Advertising studio, sponsored by Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts and Geddes Federal Savings and Loan. Speaking of Geddes Federal, can you still get a home equity loan?
They do. Actually, I'll use a platitude. Now more than ever, Tom.
Yes, of course. Especially with the holidays coming up. Right. You want to remodel that bathroom.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people have decided we're going to stay. We were talking about
in
moving.
Their homes.
Yeah, they're going to stay in their home. We were talking about moving. And they've built relationships in the community and stuff. Mm-hmm. So now they're saying, well, what can we do and how can we do it? Well, they can do it right there at Geddes Federal. And get the money, borrow off the equity in the home, do the kitchen, do the pool, put rubber stone in the basement or whatever they want to do, or the garage.
All projects. All
of those things are there. Actually, I was at the Verizon store a couple days ago, and I got talking with a young man there, and he said, well, we're looking at home, we're thinking Auburn, we're looking around, and we're not sure about financing. I said, oh. Really? He was talking about finance. He goes, I heard Geddes was good because I mentioned Geddes. Yeah. I said, they're right there. You're the second person that told me that. And he's brand new. It was his first day in town at the store. Yeah. So the reputation is great. So if you want to do something, certainly get it at Geddes Federal Savings and Loan.com, Tom.
All right. That sounds good. We've been talking with Dan Palladino. He's the owner of Heritage Hill Brewhouse, heritagehillbrewery.com. We're going to continue that conversation. He's up there in Pompey. What's that? The highest place on earth, or you get high up there? What's the deal?
Only during hippie fest.
You're right. Is it the?
It's that highest inhabited point in New York State is what the sign says, and what they've said all along, because it's where the town is actually incorporated. Of course, there's higher spots.
Sure,
there's no towns at the top of them. Most towns are built in the valleys, whereas Pompey was built on the top of a hill.
Right. So. And it's absolutely gorgeous. And of course, this time of year, sure, it's bittersweet for a lot of us because we know that the snow will be coming, but you can't get a better shot of the entire landscape than up there.
I can't believe the view.
Yeah, it's really
blown
nice.
away. And it wasn't the first time I was there, I was blown away.
Right.
The second time, I was still blown away.
And of course, I've never seen it during this time of year, so I'm eager to see what it does look like. But let's dive in a little bit to two aspects, actually three, but we'll start with the beer. So you make your own beer up there, locally sourced hops and wheat and barley and stuff like that?
Yeah, we're a New York farm brewery, which is what allows me to have the business right in the middle of the farm like it is. Mm-hmm. And with that, we are by law have to use 60% New York State ingredients in all of our products. But we're well above that. We try to use New York wherever possible, even in the restaurant as much as possible. So we make our own beers, our own seltzers. We carry canned cocktails from other New York places. Our full bar has to be other New York farm beverages, but New York has great spirits, ciders, wines, and so we have all of those. And we serve Pepsi products, and Pepsi's a New York State company too. So we do carry all of that, and it's a lot of fun. And we have 18 different beers that we've made, beers or seltzers on tap right now. So wide palette of tastes for anybody.
Do you think you could make a beer, a local show beer for us, and brand it?
Yeah,
the local show.
With Steve's face on it.
Yeah, well, yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
I think I can make it, but I don't think I can sell it.
Hey, come on, everybody.
Let's not do anything to turn off.
Let's all get along here. Take the donkey off with Steve. Right.
Steve and I like a particular type of beer, and we happen to agree on our beer tastes.
Yeah,
it's the only thing.
I was just wondering if there could be like a local show beer and see if people would really catch on to that.
Yeah, we'll give it a shot.
Yeah, that might be.
So you've got a big next weekend. You got a big anniversary thing. Tell us about that.
So it's our 4th anniversary. We've celebrated it as an Oktoberfest at the beginning of October every year. We have a nice Oktoberfest beer. We have a pumpkin beer called Oh My Pumpkin Pie. You can get at Wegmans starting this week and
cool,
up at our place. That's great, and we do a nice caramel rimmed glass with cinnamon and sugar. People just love that this time of year. So we have our anniversary festival. Last year we had a tethered hot air balloon, and we're going to do that again this year. We're working on that plan, and people could go up and take rides in the hot air balloon. We have Lee and Steigerwald's bring their German food trailer, and so they have all German specialties. And this year, with our new sponsorships in football, on Friday the 30th, we're going to have Brent Axe doing his live ESPN radio show, where we're going to have a tailgate in the barn for that.
Wonderful.
And then on Sunday, we're going to have Cody Mack doing Buffalo Bills tailgate in the barn. So it's a live tailgate. We'll have a buffet out. It'll be a lot of fun.
That's all next weekend.
All next week's bounce houses for the kids.
So Friday,
That's
Saturday,
free.
Sunday.
Maybe I'll have to get up there on Friday. I don't think I'm booked on Friday. I haven't seen Brent in forever. Brent and I work together at Clear Channel.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Excellent. Yeah, he's
We're
great,
good
and I
friends.
look forward to having him up there. And you know, everything is included, including the bounce houses with the kids. We do it for our anniversary. There is a charge for the hot air balloon just because they they have to pay quite a bit to do that. But it's a great thing. I went up with my kids last year, and I thought, it's just 100 feet up, and oh my god, I had the death grip on that thing.
Tom, no, he's not.
Forget that. Are you kidding me? Jeez, I want to pay to be scared the bejesus out of me.
That's so back up to the clam bake. So if a company wants to book a clam bake, because who's doing clam bakes?
Right.
Not many people. And the spinning wheels do them. They do a great job. There's not a lot of
I don't even know if Spinning Wheel's still in business, are they? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't heard. I mean, I always go back in my head to Hinderwaddles.
Yeah, Hinderwaddles was it. Yeah.
So you can do clam bakes up there.
Yeah, we're doing clam bakes. Little neck, Long Island little neck clams.
Beautiful.
All of our barbecue items.
Do you get the sand out of them? Some places just got the sand
all the
in
time.
them,
You got to buy the best little neck clams. You got to get them from the right place. We tested them all out in the spring before we started this up, and we've had nothing but rave reviews.
Do the testing here next time.
Yeah,
Bring them by. We'll test them
when we have the Tom and Steve beers. So.
Right, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, yeah. So we have a email hospitality@heritagehillbrewery.com if anybody wants to book any type of event. And that includes like a 20-person birthday party or a 30-person bridal shower. We renovated our little cafe, which is a nice cozy place with a fireplace.
Yeah, that's
put
nice.
big long tables in
beautiful.
there now. Well, now we have big long tables and comfortable chairs, and so it's a perfect place for this fall or winter to have a nice little private event. So,
Bridal showers, baby showers, anniversary parties,
Retirement parties,
retirement.
And the
It was
food,
perfect
Tom,
up
the
there.
food.
Yeah.
We talked about the beer, the food.
Yeah, and
I
the
was up
food's
there
amazing.
at Empire Farm Days, a big event. I said, "What should I get?" He goes, "Get the beef brisket."
Yeah, the brisket is
Oh my gosh! Because
amazing.
I would have probably gone pork. It was so good.
Yeah.
Any new items for the fall or the winter?
Fall we'll be adding our chili back on.
Chili,
Usually
yes.
we're very comfortable with what our menu is now, so we just have a couple seasonal changes that we do, where we add that, and we start to it gets to fish Fridays.
Oh, really?
So we'll have
Okay,
fried or
good.
broiled fish on Fridays, fresh from Polgi Seafoods in Syracuse.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'll be coming up for that then. Yeah, nice.
Fresh fish is the key.
And then
We're
you
not
got the
losing any
coffee
weight.
shop. The
That's
coffee
what he
shop
said, the
too.
cafe.
Yeah, the cafe.
He's talking about the cafe.
Yeah.
That's the
Okay.
coffee shop, and it's.
Yeah.
That's
I'm hungry.
wonderful, too.
He made me
So you
hungry.
got all that
Again,
going
you
on.
made me hungry.
All right. Dan
good.
Palladino, you and your family and all of your workers up there. And you still looking for employees real quickly?
Everybody's
Okay.
looking for employees.
Okay, then
Can they
if
apply for that even at heritagehillbrewery.com? Is that a place where they can?
We'll go to the website, but just stop in. That's the best part. We have
great.
applications right there, and you can have a live conversation with myself or one of our
Excellent.
managers, and come on up.
Wonderful. All right, Dan Palladino, owner of Heritage Hill Brewhouse. Thanks to you and your entire staff up there, heritagehillbrewery.com. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
All right, Tom Woodford III, multi-generational business, coming up next. He's the operations manager of Woodford Brothers right here on the local show on 570 WSYR.